These young men were fighting the forces of Muammar Gaddafi just 9 months ago. Today, they're presiding over a raucous intersection of celebratory horn honking as Libyans head to and from the voting stations. At this school in a working-class neighborhood, women celebrated and showed off their ink-stained fingers, evidence they had voted. Inside what is usually the school's computer room, procedures were followed with precision and respect. 23-year-old recent university graduate Farah Moterdi was among those waiting to vote.
My heart is beating quickly. Yes, and I'm very happy, and I wish that my vote makes the change.
Islamists are expected to do well in the election, but the aspiring English teacher said she would not be voting for them, fearing they would try to restrict women's rights.
Yesterday, I was crying when I see the pictures of the people who are in the election. Who will we choose of them? We want to make the future for Libya.
Yeah,
it depends on us. This is what I know. It depends on us.
On the men's side of the school, the scene was similar. Inside the auditorium where the men voted, a line of trained Libyan election observers made sure everything was done correctly. The head of one observer group is Abdul Karim Mohammed Hassan, who gave up his own chance to vote near his home in the east to help with the election in Tripoli.
What I've seen here in Tripoli is great. And also I have some contacts from my coordinators in different cities and towns in Libya. They are saying it's going great and it's going good. Yeah, and I think we're going to pass this, inshallah.
Nearly 3 million people registered to vote, about 80% of those eligible. They're choosing among 1,400 candidates for 200 seats in a national assembly that will form an interim government and write a new constitution.
I feel free. I can smell it. I can let the door open. Without any fear.
Like many voters, Suleiman Giornazi could hardly speak about the election without getting emotional. He said he's not worried about ongoing conflicts in the countryside involving dissatisfied militias and tribes.
Nothing bothers me. The only thing that bothers me, Gaddafi, and he's gone. And we will be all right. This is hiccups, doesn't mean nothing to us. And we will go over it. We sure will go over it.
His optimism was shared around the city as Libyans of all ages put their country's problems aside and celebrated the simple but hard-fought triumph of their first post-revolution election day. Al Pessin, VOA News, Tripoli.